this is your hometown, your home arena, to see it feels like that and everybody excited. How was that environment tonight?
Yeah, it was great. You know, not having fans last year, you know, it wasn't that bad, but you know, it's not the same. You know, when you've seen it already, you know, like my freshman year. But to have fans back, you know, just the energy, to have it back, you know, in Cincinnati, you know, it was a great feeling. You know, it will continue to be a great feeling. You know, with my guys, you know, it was special seeing that, walking out, running out the last time, you know, we come out. You know, it was just a special feeling. You know, like wow, like it's really back. You know, so great feeling, great feeling.
Did you try to explain even to guys like Mason who were last year what that was going to be like?
Oh yeah. Since day one, you know, since practice, you know, because some of the guys obviously haven't experienced it. You know, it was only like what 4 guys on the team that experienced it. So you know, since day one, you know, we in practice 13,000, 12,000, 11,000. You know, just getting guys' minds prepared to what they're walking into, and for like tonight, you know, we did a great job.
Mason, you said that's why you committed, to see that crowd and be able to play in front of that fan base. You finally got to experience it. How was it?
Yeah, I don't think there's like words to describe like the feeling that you're gonna feel when you run out in front of 10,000 or 11,000, or even Saturday. I think they're expecting like sellout, hopefully, if we get people out. And so yeah, and I was talking like the last time I played in front of a crowd was like anyone else, like my senior year in high school, and like the last game I played was in front of 2,500 and it was a sellout, and obviously this is a different level, right? And so there's nothing to prepare you for exactly what that's gonna feel like, but obviously, I think too, like you could tell like with everyone, like there's a little nerves right away because it kind of feels like being a freshman again, you know? But yeah, no, it was really cool, and like I said, like that is one of the reasons I committed here, so to finally be able to play in front of people is really awesome.
Did you kind of feel the whole team maybe take a deep breath when you had the first 2 threes go down? Is it opening game, everybody's a little tight, then you see a couple shots go in and you follow it right afterwards? Did it feel like the team just kind of settled in at that point?
I think I took a deep breath when I made that 3, to be honest. But no, I think, you know, it's like anything. You just get in a little rhythm, and obviously, you know, and it was only going to be a matter of time before everyone kind of got going. I don't know if I credit that to me making a shot, but I think, you know, after that first media timeout, people kind of settled down and got comfortable.
Not you necessarily, but just seeing the ball go in.
For sure, yeah. I think, like, yeah, anytime you see the ball go in, it just gives people confidence.
Outside of the crowd, maybe, JD, how much do you feed off? He hits a couple threes over that next stretch. You knocked down a couple too. Is that you guys haven't played together and now feeding off each other a little bit?
Oh yeah, you know, that's what we do. That's what me and Mason do. You know, take advantage of anything. You know, so it's just based off confidence. You know, so once he hit a couple down, you know, it's just like, okay, my time coming or his time coming again. You know, it's just a rotation for everybody, to be honest. So yeah.
Before Coach chops up the film and dissects and talks about what you guys did poorly, how did you guys think you played tonight? First game, first time really getting a real taste of what this thing is going to be like as a group. Are you happy with how things went this season?
Yeah, still got to keep doing it. But tonight, you know, I think we played decent, you know, offense and defense. You know, obviously still got a lot of things to work on, but, you know, you guys seen the depth that we got, you know, so we got a really powerful team. You know, I feel like we did a decent job, like I said, you know, coming out strong, defense. You know, that's one thing Coach Miller, you know, is emphasized on, defense. So still got to keep capitalizing on a lot of things. You know, we're going to do that. But tonight, yeah, it was pretty decent.
Mason, we've heard for a while now how good Vic can be.
Yeah.
Was that just a little glimpse? Because Coach said he's even better in practice than what we saw today.
For sure. And so Vic's my roommate, and I didn't even know until like this year when he started playing, because I think I speak for everyone. Like last year, like you could watch his highlights and you get a little glimpse there, and you're like, yeah, he can play, and you would see him shoot around in practice, and he's got a good looking shot. But I think just the way he impacts the game is pretty special, and he does things that not a lot of people his size can do. And so just to see that, you saw a little bit today, but obviously there's more that he has for sure. And so I think as he continues to get more comfortable too, obviously he's played at a high level before, coming here, but college is different. The speed of the game is different. And so I think as he continues to get more comfortable, you'll see more from him too.
You think teams are surprised by how well he moves, especially laterally?
For sure. I'm still a little coming off knee surgery. Like, just the fact that he has put in all the work to get his body back to a place where it was kind of before his injury. And then, because there was a time where I was like, I don't know if Vic's ever going to play, you know? And like, that's not a knock on him, but just when you have knee surgery, that's a hard thing to come back from, especially when you're a big dude. And so just the work that he put in the offseason, rehab-wise, and I know like he works really hard in the gym too, and so just knowing how bad he wants it, it's good to see him have success in the first game.
Jeremiah, you, and this is not to single out you three, but you, Odie, John, are three guys that all play with a tremendous level of energy. Do you feel like that's contagious? And does it you guys feed off each other that way?
Oh yeah, you know, everybody on the team has something contagious, you know, on both sides of the
It's not a
floor.
good thing to say right now.
Low key. COVID.
Man, my fault. But nah, it's you know, it's contagious, us three. You know, it's just what we do, you know, our character, you know. So yeah, a lot of teams, put it like that, are gonna be afraid of that, you know, obviously. So that's a big key for sure.
Was tonight a good example of maybe how tough it can be in practice to get some shots off in the paint for you guys? Shot blocking wise?
Oh, I knew. I mean, if y'all saw me, I had a big block, so I'm kind of a rim protector on this team. That's what people are saying. No, but in all seriousness, I think like our bigs, I think kind of displayed exactly what they can do. And, you know, like there was a lot of talk leading up to the season, like, okay, we got the top 2 active leading shot blockers, and I think people know that, but you don't really know how much they affect the game until they're in together, or they send multiple shots in the same possession, you know, and it just frees things up a lot for us defensively. And I think, you know, to give up 43 points, no matter who you're playing, is a good feat. But I think the fact that we were able to do it in the first game, and after not like having been able to roll the ball out and play yet, is definitely a good place to start. And so our bigs are a big reason why. So yeah, it definitely frees things up defensively.
You're asking to play big man minutes after that block?
Might have to. might have to.
I don't know if Coach shared with you guys, but he told us that he had lunch with Mikey yesterday and told him like he deserves to start, but he think it'd be better for the team if he didn't. And Mikey basically said like he trusted him, he'd do whatever he wanted. Is that an example of maybe the mindset of this team buying in with a new coach, new system, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think I'll go first and then you go. I think we've had a lot of talks this kind of leading up to this first game about just the sacrifice that has to be made on lots of different levels. But I think, you know, when you come into, like, if you plan on being on a successful team, there's going to be sacrifice no matter who you are. And I think when you have a team that's this deep, it might be hard at first, but, you know, I think we have a lot of selfless dudes on our team and people who get it and just want to win. You know, like, I think, I don't want to speak for JD, but as you get older, and I mean, I feel this way already too, and I'm in my second year, but as you get older, I think you don't care about as much about stats or playing time or the things that you care about when you're younger, and you just want to win. And so I think when and our team is pretty old, to be honest, like we don't have, I mean, CJ's our only incoming freshman, and so I think you have a lot of people just with that collective mindset that we just want to win and we'll do whatever it takes, even if that means sacrificing a couple of minutes here or there.
Anthony?
You said it.
Anything else? All right.
Nope.
Appreciate y'all.